Hey, I'm Ben. I'm here with my friend Andy. Again, we're talking about professional photography today. Last time we talked about the value of professional photography and that it's not just for high-end homes, but it's for every home. And when I list a home, I always use professional photography. It's an expense that I always pay for whenever I go to list your home. And today we're talking about how to best prepare for Andy to come and shoot your house. So, Andy, what I want to know is professional photography worth it, even though I am choosing to not stage my house, or if my house doesn't have anything in it to begin with?
Yeah, I think the easy answer to that is yes, it definitely is. Staging helps have the potential home buyer see what the house looks like with furniture. They can kind of envision, okay, there's the dining room, there's the master bedroom. So having the furniture there helps. In order to shoot a house professionally, absolutely does not need to happen.
Okay.
It's still going to make a huge difference from whether it's a cell phone picture or someone taking their pictures of themselves. We're still going to blend those photos together. We're still going to have bright light pictures, but also something that NextDoor Photos offers is virtual staging.
Okay.
So an agent can pick, 4 or 5 rooms, whether it's the master bedroom, dining room, living space, that we can stage a table, a nightstand, and make it look like, yes, there is furniture in there. The buyer can envision, yep, that's what it would look like, in my living room with the fireplace there. And so that's the easy way to rather have a moving truck show up and move tons of furniture inside the house, maybe ding up walls while they're in the process of it, where we can just do it virtually.
Let's say that I'm a homeowner and I have been told by my realtor that you're going to come and take professional photography, photos. Take professional photography? That's not a word. You don't take professional photography unless you're a thief. Then you would take professional photography, I guess. But let's say that I'm a homeowner and you're coming in to shoot my house. How do I prepare for you to come? What's the best few things that I can do?
Yeah, as a homeowner, depending on your living situation, so if you've got kids, dogs, pets, anything like that, you want to declutter and hide those things as best as possible. Everyone loves dogs, but maybe you're coming across someone that doesn't. And if you've got a dog bed or a dog dish or kids' toys, pack and plays, to declutter is going to be some of the best things you can possibly do. Clearing off countertops. And I'm not talking about scrubbing and wiping down. I'm just talking about get your countertops as clean as possible, coffee pots hidden, everything basically besides microwave and stuff that is going to stay there. It just makes the kitchen feel much more organized and a lot bigger as well. With every order that is placed with NextDoor Photos, we always send out a checklist that you can forward on to your client.
Oh, okay.
And so you can go through that checklist, and it is pretty extensive. Make sure you remind your seller, hey, do not feel overwhelmed by any of this. If you just do half of these things, the house will be more than ready for photos, which is pretty cool. The cool thing about photos is you can crop and get certain angles that don't necessarily show the entire 360 of the room. So if you've got a cardboard box that you're throwing dog toys in, that you're throwing pack and play, whatever, we can move that box, takes 2 seconds, take the photo, and then move it back.
So is that one of the they over-exasperate themselves, a homeowner who's trying to sell their house? Is that one of the mistakes that they make when they have professional photos scheduled and they're ready to have a photographer in?
Correct. Yeah, we very often we show up on site and the homeowner is in complete panic. They're sitting there cleaning windows, mopping floors, vacuuming, whereas especially those 3 details don't need to be done, because as long as the window is not a complete disaster and you can see through it, we can edit that. The floors don't need to be mopped. If we can see what the floors look like and the colors and the wood, again, those can be edited. Vacuuming, I mean, unless you've got a bunch of spills and like M&Ms on the carpet, you don't need to vacuum. Just declutter, take stuff out of the different angles that you want, keep the windows open, whether it's blinds, shades, any kind of coverings. So if you're a seller that has time to maybe paint, and you've got a really dark wall, dark green, dark browns, if you can paint that to lighten up the room, by all means, go for it. Can we take photos without it being painted? Sure, we do kitchens with dark cabinets all the time, but if you're looking from that good to great type thing, change out the light bulbs. Make sure you grab a fresh coat of paint. Make sure all the windows are open, and ideally if we're shooting on a light, it doesn't necessarily have to be sunny, it just can't be dark clouds. And that really kind of elevates the photos that you end up getting back.
So everything that he just said, that falls in line with what I tell clients. If you have time when you're listing your house, you want your house to be listed in its best possible light, and the best possible light that a house can be listed in is a bright one. So I always tell clients, if you can swap out your light bulbs, it's not a huge expense in regard to selling a house. If you can swap out your light bulbs so that you get daylight LED lights, swap out paint so that it is light paint, and for me, if a floor is atrocious, I can't fix that. We can't fix that in real life like we can in photos. So I have even recommended swapping the carpet that you have that might be old and run down to a new carpet. All of those are really small expenses that kind of amplify the home selling experience. Now you should know exactly what you need to do in order to prepare your house for photos, or at least when you list with me, we can get you that checklist so that you do know exactly what you need to do in order to prepare your house and get it sold for a high price and quickly. Thanks so much, Andy.
Thank you.